Bien le bonsoir. Je réponds au nom de Moïse Hans, votre professeur d'anglais. Aujourd'hui, c'est un immense plaisir pour moi d'être ici avec vous. Je vous encourage à nous suivre. On est sur Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, etc. Aujourd'hui, nous allons apprendre quelque chose de nouveau. Nous allons apprendre le singulier et le pluriel. Comment ça se forme en anglais et les différents types. Le singulier. Le terme singulier désigne ce qui est unique. Ce qui est unique. Let me show you. Singular, singular. Now present a single unit. They are often preceded by article like a and a. In English, the singular noun, they use it like a and a. A and a. For example, a cat, an apple, a house, a teacher, an egg. How many houses they have? One house. When it's about one, is singular. One. How many cats? One cat, singular. That's why they use a. Or cats. That's why they use a. A for singular. A singular. How many cats they have? One cat, singular. How many apple? One apple, singular. How many house? One house, singular. Plural. Dans plural now represent multiple items. Multiple items. You should add S at the end. So the plural nouns is like, for example, how many cats they have? We got 3 cats. When it's about more than one, is plural. More than one is plural. You have to use S at the end of the words. For example, 4 teachers. 4 teachers. How many teachers they have? 4. I got 4 teachers. 4 teachers. You have to put S on teachers because is many teachers. There are many teachers. Is many. 3 dogs. How many dogs they have? 1 dog for singular. 3 dogs for plural. You have to add S on dogs because it's plural. 6 eggs. How many eggs they have? 6 eggs. If you have 6 eggs, you have to put S on eggs because eggs is plural. That's why we have to add X at the end of the words. So in English, the difference between those two, singular and plural, is when you see singular is one. How many teachers they have? One teacher. How many cats, we have one. When is one is singular, you don't need to put s because it's singular. When it's plural, how many cats we have? We got 3 cats. 3 means plural. When it's plural, you have to add s on cat because cat is gonna be plural nouns. They have some words in English. They have some rules, the rules in English. So there are some rules you have to. That's why it's very important to study the rules in English, because there are some you have to know how to use the words too. Let me give you an example. Backs. The English rules say when is the words at the end as s, x, s, x, z, at the end the word is gonna be es. This is the rules in English. So backs, the end of the words backs is x. You have to add es on the end of the words because the end of the word is x. You have to know that because it's very important. You have to know the rules in English. They say when is the words at the end is s, z, x, you have to put es at the end of the words. Another rules, when they have a consonant at the end of the words, you have to put es. You have to put es. For example, baby. You cannot say baby, you put es on the baby like that. No. The rules said y, you have to remove y. Because y is at the end of the words. You remove y, you put eas. When they have a consonant at the end of the words, you remove it, you put eas. It's very important. You have to know. In English, they have some kind of rules you have to know. It's very important. You have to know them. When you do phrases to avoid mistake, if you don't know the rules, you will make mistake all the time. That's why the rules in English you have to study. In this video, I show you different kind of things in this video. The most important things you have to memorize, you have to know the difference between plural and singular. Plural is many. For example, I got 3 dogs. We got many dogs. You have to put s. But in English, the grammar rules you have to know. For example, when they have x at the end of the words, you have to put es. You cannot put s. The rule said you have to put es. In other rules, baby. you have remove Y, you have to put EES at the end because Y is a consonant. Is a consonant, you have to remove Y, you put EES. It's very important. You have to know. I will give you something. Ok. Dans vidéo aujourd'hui, moi montrer vous deux bagailles qui c'est singulier et pluriel. Qui différence qui gagne entre singulier et pluriel? Singulier, c'est les ou gagne un seul bagay. Par exemple, moi gagne un mango. Yon mango singulier parce que son seul mango que me gagne. En anglais, l'on va regarder là, ouais cats, ouais apple, house, teachers. En anglais, généralement, deux mots ça yo toujours utilisé yo pour singulier en anglais, qui c'est a avec un. Yo toujours utilisé yo. Et cats, moi gen yon seul chat. Et cats, you cannot put S at the end because it's singular. Les mots singulier ou pas ajouter S. Ou pas ajouter S. Parce qu'ils sont seuls que liés. Pluriel, mais différence entre singulier et pluriel. Pluriel, c'est là qu'il y a plusieurs bagailles. Par exemple, teachers. There are 4 teachers. 4 teachers, il y a un pile professeur. Là que il y a un pile professeur, ou utiliser pluriel, ou ajouter S, non fin mot. 3 dogs. Moi j'ai plusieurs chiens. M'a ajouté S. C'est différent ça gagne entre singulier et pluriel là. Ça m'a parlé de standard rules. Mais en anglais, il y a des séries de mots en anglais, il y a des séries de règles en anglais où doit respecter les wap utiliser mots yo. C'est une raison que m'a encouragé nous étudier règles ça yo pour ne pas faire erreur. Erreur les que n'a font phrase. Par exemple, plural nouns represent multiple items, you add S. Boxes, on est capable de boxes. On est capable juste ajouter S. Dans box, ça fait on va ajouter S. Règle anglais a dit que les qui gagnent consonne dans fin phrase là, ou ajouter ES, ou ajouter ES, et ça règle a dit. Yon l'autre règle encore. Baby, les qui gagnent consonne dans fin phrase là, ou retirer Y là, ou mettez IES. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. In this video, I showed you the difference between singular and plural. The difference between singular and plural. What is the difference? Singular, when is a one noun. For example, a dog. A dog is one. When is one, is singular. When is many, it is plural. That's the difference between singular and plural.